And for the first time ever, in the 7 years that we've been holding this event, we have an extra special guest with us. Someone who believes at his very core that diversity is our strength. His presence here today underscores the importance of recognizing the invaluable role that the Latin American Hispanic community plays in the social, cultural, and economic fabric of our nation. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to the Prime Minister of Canada, the Right Honourable Justin Trudeau! And just so people know, as he's making his way up, the Prime Minister will be coming to say hello to you on his way out, so make sure you know he will be coming to take some pictures as well.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Hello everyone. Hola, ¿qué tal? Thank you so much, Julie, for the kind introduction, and what a pleasure it is to see so many parliamentary colleagues from different parties here tonight. But before I continue, I want to take a quiet moment to share my deepest condolences with the family of the late Costa Rican ambassador, Her Excellency Adriana Solano Laclais. She will be dearly missed, but her contributions throughout her life will continue to live on. My friends, as we mark this Latin American and Hispanic Day on the Hill, I couldn't think of a better place to be than right here, celebrating with so many friends and familiar faces. In just the past few years, the number of people of Latin descent who call Canada home has grown incredibly rapidly to over 1.2 million people today. 1,2 million de Latino-Américains et d'Hispano-Canadiens qui viennent de plus de 20 pays différents et qui partagent avec nous leur langue, leur musique, leurs traditions et, bien sûr, leurs délicieux mets. On le voit dans ma propre circonscription de Papineau à Montréal, où il y a une belle communauté. Il y a des gens de Papineau ici ce soir? Bravo! Dans les dernières années, la Plaza Saint-Hubert est devenue l'endroit parfait pour aller à la rencontre des communautés latino-américaines et hispaniques et découvrir toute la richesse de leur culture. À Montréal et à travers le pays, ces communautés contribuent à la richesse de la culture et démontrent que la diversité, c'est bel et bien la force du Canada. Les contributions culturelles sont nombreuses, mais il y a bien plus que ça. Que ce soit dans les arts, l'économie ou bien sûr la politique, on voit tout l'impact de tout ce que les Canadiens latinos et hispaniques ont apporté au Canada. With their so many contributions, Latin American and Hispanic communities are making what is already the best country on earth even better. And you know, I was at the UN just last week where I met with a number of world leaders and we talked about many things, but behind their questions was usually one simple question for a Canadian Prime Minister, which is, so how exactly do you do it in Canada? How do you make sure that you're maintaining such an incredibly warm and welcoming and prosperous society? A society where people of varying religions, backgrounds, ethnicities, creeds, stories, languages, not just come together to be neighbors, but thrive and grow together in an incredible way. Well, one of the parts of our answers is that we don't ask people to check their identities at the door when they come in. We want to make sure we continue to celebrate the language, the culture, the identity, and all the diverse richness that everyone who comes to Canada adds to Canada. What you bring to this country every single day, whether you've been here for 10 years or 10 generations, makes a huge difference to who we are and what we will continue to be. Core to our values as Canadians is a desire to learn, to share, and to embrace what makes us different. And then core to being Canadian is an unwavering belief that embracing our differences makes us more innovative, prosperous, and confident as a country. And my friends, that's something worth celebrating, and it's one of the many things that make us so proud to be Canadian. Now, I can talk for hours about what makes me proud to be a Canadian, but I gotta say, what makes this day also so special is it's an opportunity to celebrate the unbreakable bonds we've been able to build with nations throughout Latin America. Bonds rooted in strong, shared values. To name just a few advancements of the past years, we've been able to collaborate with Chile to tackle gender-based violence and climate change. And when we were facing devastating forest fires, Canada and countries throughout the region stepped up and stood by each other, sending firefighters back and forth and equipment back and forth to save lives and livelihoods. That's what we do. We stand together in the face of adversity. And we've seen rapid growth throughout the region, rapid trade growth, particularly with Mexico, where we were very pleased to see their very first female president inaugurated yesterday. And also, just next month, I will be on my third trip to Peru as Prime Minister. Peru's well represented here, for the APEC Summit, which brings together the largest Pacific economies to plan a prosperous future across the Asia-Pacific. And just days after that, I'll be in Brazil for my first official trip, where the 20th largest economies in the world will gather to discuss the pressures facing the global economy and find real solutions to tackle them. Mes amis, la relation entre le Canada et l'Amérique latine n'a jamais été aussi forte, et ça, c'est grâce à vous tous et tous vos accomplissements. It's not about a government, it's about all of you. It's about an incredibly strong, vibrant, proud Hispano-Canadian and Latin Canadian community that sees no contradiction in being very proud as a Canadian and also very proud to be Latin American and Hispanic speaking. That is the strength of this country, and that's what we celebrate. And in just the last 8 years, we've been able to see this community grow and continuously show just how incredibly valuable you are to Canada. So, for all that each of you, the 1.2 million Latin American and Hispanic Canadians across the country, for all that you contribute to Canada every single day, I just want to say thank you. Muchas